Now, I promised earlier that as we go through this course, I'd be setting you some LINQ challenges. And these are just simple problems for you to try to solve using LINQ. And so let's look at the first one. And as you can see, I'll be solving this using the LINQ pad utility that I recommended in the last module. Now, this first problem isn't too difficult, but it will require you to know a few LINQ extension methods. Now don't worry if you don't, because you'll get to see a number of them as we progress through this module. So here's the problem. In a motorsport competition, a driver's score for the season is calculated by adding together the points they scored in each race. However, their 3 worst performances don't count towards the total. So, if we have a string like this that represents the scores that a particular driver got in each race of the season, can you write a LINQ expression that calculates their total score for the whole season? Now, if this is your first time using LINQPad, you'll need to know a couple of things. First, there are several modes for writing C# code in LINQPad. One is called C# expression, and another is called C# statements, and there's also C# program. And you can switch between these modes using this combo box here. If you select C# expression, LINQPad will interpret everything you type as a single C# expression, so you don't need to put a semicolon at the end. In fact, if you do, it will show a compile error. And when you press the Run button or hit F5, LINQPad will compile and run the expression and automatically display the output in its handy results window like this. Now obviously the result of a string is just a string, so that's not too exciting. But you can put more complicated expressions in here. So for example, if I wanted to calculate how many days are there until Christmas, I might do something like this. And we can see how many days are left down here in the results window. And as you can see, we've got a bit of a long wait. Another mode LINQPad offers is C# statements. If we select this mode, then we do need the semicolons at the end of lines, and we need each line to be a valid C# statement, which currently we don't have. And so we could assign the number of days until Christmas into a variable, but now when we run, we see nothing in the results window. And we could fix that by calling console.writeLine to output the number of days. But LINQPad actually offers us a really handy extension method that we can use instead, called dump. And you can call this on any object and it will apply some intelligent formatting depending on what sort of object you call it on. So if we say days to Christmas.dump, it will print the number in the results window. But we can also use it on anonymous objects, like in this example. And we can see that dump will show us the properties of the object nicely formatted into a table. So let's get back to our challenge, and we'll leave LINQPad in C# expression mode and start with the string containing the scores for each race. And what we want, of course, is a sequence of scores for each race. And there's a handy method on the string type that will get us started. If we call split and tell it we want to split the string at every comma, now we've turned our comma delimited string into a sequence of strings containing the score for each race. And of course, that's only the start to the solution for this problem, but hopefully it points you in the right direction. So have a think about what you would do next to calculate this player's score for the season according to the rules that we gave earlier. And at the end of this module, I'll show how I solved it.